day, mate. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Good day, mate.
Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic, fantastic day. Let me just double check that everything is working and then we will begin. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Should be good. I kind of double checked everything before we started. Excuse me. So just scoot this way, and we should be good to go. Welcome in, everybody. How are you today? First, I should say, if I sound nasally, that's just because what my voice sounds like. But if I sound extra nasally, it's because I've been sick for the past little bit. So, this is the first day that, well, actually, no, yesterday I felt pretty good. But today is the first day that it's like mostly normal, but it's definitely still a little bit there. Excuse me. So if you hear me clearing my throat or whatever, that is what that is. I will try not to do that directly into the mic. Sassy, welcome in, Sassy. How are you? Miss Created, hello. Emmers, hello. Too Much to Bear, hello. We back? Yemit, hello. Welcome in. How are you? Everybody who's doing your fuel ups. Don't think I've missed anybody amongst the fuel ups. Gilmore, welcome in. Thank you. I need to tweak the new heart emote, love emote, just a little bit more. Something about the face I don't like. So, glad you're feeling better. Yeah, thank you. I like how everyone in chat got sick and then got better, and then you got sick. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it eventually hit me. I honestly don't know how I got sick. I think it might have been because the temperature keeps changing. Like, it keeps going from below freezing to above freezing and back and forth. That kind of makes me sick over time, I think. At least growing up, I would always get sick around, like, the seasonal changes. And so I think that's kind of what's happening. So that's my guess.
Sky Pirates.
Too Much to Bear, thank you so much.
Shy, Jetpack 13 Shy, Jetpack 13 Shy.
Thank you so much for the tier 2 sub with for 9 months. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's weird. The love emote shows up on screen different than in chat. Oh, is it the old one? Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. Maybe if I it is strange. Let me. I wonder why that is. I'll just refresh the chat. Where are you? Where's the chat? There it is. I wonder if it'll now if it'll be normal. But again, Too Much to Bear, thank you so much for the tier 2 sub. I very much appreciate it. 9 months. Incredible. It's wild it's been that long. What have you guys been up to? Anything fun? Anything exciting? I do have a video game trailer to show you guys. There was also the PlayStation State of Play, which was very cool. No, it's still, it's so strange. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how Stream Elements chat works, but yeah, it is old. That's odd. Bunch of Terraria, nice. Very fun. How's that going? Just got done playing a game called Road 96. I've wanted to play that for a while. Where's your heart emote? Well, it's a bit emote. It's always been a bit emote. I don't know if that may be why, but it might be why. It's the first tier bit emote.
Jet set, ready to go.
Vix!
That's some lots of months.
It is a lot of months. 34 months. That's crazy. Vix, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you so much for resubscribing for 34 months. We also
A
have
distant whistle, a faint rumble. The hype train is almost here.
Thank you guys for almost getting us close to a hype train. We're only one little thing away. You can exclamation point choo choo if you wish. That emote is fantastic, Emmers. Also, guess what game is on my list now? Katana Zero. Fantastic.
Dang.
We love it. We love it.
Jetpack 13 Wave.
Thank you so much for the 53 bits. Appreciate it. Going well, trying to get the achievements for the other evil biome. there are multiple evil biomes. Hope you're good. I'm feeling a little bit better. Feeling a little bit better. But what was I gonna say? PlayStation State of Play, that happened. There's actually a bunch of games. I don't know what you guys felt about it. We talked about it. I pretty much was off of Twitch except for on YV's stream, doing my mod duties. But we talked about it there. It seems like a lot of people weren't super happy with the State of Play, I guess. I mean, based on at least YV's chat, maybe. But I loved it. There were so many things on it that I was like, I want to play this. So I'm excited. There's quite a few things on that list that I think look dope, and I want to play it all. One of the highlights for me is Hell Is Us, which has one of my favorite voice actors in it, Elias Tufexis. There we go. Yeah, one word. All those indie games, I was like, hey, it's a Jet game, but it's also a me game. Fair, yeah. There were a lot of me games, I think, and maybe that's just like what it was. I don't know if people just thought, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was just a lot of people weren't into that stuff, but I don't know. I was excited. They released a demo for Duck Detective 2. Wow. There we go. There's actually quite a few demos that have been released or are being updated because Steam Next Fest starts next week, I believe, the 24th. There's actually already a few demos that I've downloaded that they've released early that I'm preparing for. I've already downloaded 3. I know of one game that's having a preview. And actually, I'll tell you guys now. So, today we're going to do the No Man's Sky Titan Expedition. We'll see how far we get. Thank you guys for getting us close to a hype train. There we go. But tomorrow and Tuesday, we will be going back to Squeak Ross, the mouse Picross game. I have been given a early access preview of like a new build of the game. And it has a bunch of different features and stuff. And so I'm going to be starting from the beginning of that. So even though we played the demo, I'm going to go back to the beginning of it. We're going to start from scratch. I will probably do a lot of like explaining of how Picross works and all of that. But they've given me like an early preview, and I don't know if that preview or like that new update is available tomorrow for everyone or if it's going to be for Steam Next Fest. But all I know is that they told me that I can't stream it until tomorrow. So I think that's what it was. I think it was the 17th. Maybe it was actually today. Maybe I could have streamed it today, but it's too late. We're playing No Man's Sky. So it's too bad. But anyway, so we'll be doing that tomorrow and Tuesday. Yeah, and then there will be some other news about that soon. But in the meantime, I have a trailer to show you guys. I don't know if you guys watched it already, but another Hat in Time song. But I need to move chat. Well, or I could just move myself here. I have another trailer to show you guys. I don't know if you guys saw the update for Fantasy Life, but I'm very excited. They released some more news and stuff in the form of a new trailer. And so we're going to watch that. It is there is no like English version of it except for this has subtitles, so you'll have to read some subtitles, or I'll probably pause and stuff and read things. But Fantasy Life has a new update, and I'm very excited. I will be getting this. A Journey to More. Why does it sound like that? Oh gosh, why is it? So I guess I don't know if hopefully the audio is not like this the entire time. Release on all platforms. Simultaneous worldwide release, cross-play support, and cross-save support. Oh, hold on. There we go. Embark on a time-traveling adventure in Fantasy Life I. And enjoy endless exploration in an open world. Craft unique items using your chosen life and battle monsters. Create your own personal island, decorate your room to your heart's desire. Or delve into endless dungeons. There's no shortage of things to do. Another life awaits you. Do anything you like in the slow life RPG. Here's a preview of some Fantasy Life I's many features. An adventure across a mysterious island. You're an adventurer who's led by a fossilized dragon and discovers a vast abyss on a deserted island. 1,000 years ago, this island was a prosperous kingdom full of people. A message from the Princess Rem reaches you in the present day. A message, right. And with the help of colorful cast of characters, you'll travel between the past and the present to solve the mystery of the kingdom destruction 1,000 years ago. Explore a vast open world. During your adventure, you'll discover the great continent of Ginormasia, I think. Beyond plentiful resources, you'll find mysterious staring towers, oddly shaped shrines, and more that will invite you to explore further. With your trusty mount, you can explore every nook and cranny. Look at that little turtle. You're free to visit Ginormasia wherever and whenever you like during your adventure. I don't know what that means, really. Whether for a change of pace or to gather materials when you're something. 14 lives. Jobs called lives. Hold on. This looks adorable. It is, and it should be very fun. Oh no, hopefully it's not like Made in Abyss. I don't think wait, do I know that one? Can't remember. Oh, no. I don't. I think I know what you're talking about, but I have not played that game. Jobs called lives play an essential role in this world. Chop trees, reel in fish, and collect essential materials with gathering lives. Gathering lives, that's like a category of the type of job. Use those materials to create furniture and meals with crafting lives. Defend yourself from dangerous enemies with combat lives. Switch between 14 different lives as you like. Whether you choose to specialize in your favorite life or master them all, your adventure is yours to shape. I love games with a job system. Yeah, this one's pretty fun too, because you you level those things up all separately. So like, I think you don't necessarily have them all unlocked, maybe initially. Like you kind of slowly unlock more and more, because then it's like, what's cool about this, because there was a Fantasy Life game on 3DS, but the way it works is like you might be like a miner, and then you go mine like rocks and materials and stuff. Then you can go into your like blacksmith life job, make armor for yourself, and then you can go out and then like wear that armor and then go in combat. Or like then from that you can then take those, maybe like the meats that you get from the animals and then go into your cooking like life and make food for yourself, or use the skins as like other types of armor or whatever. So yeah, so there's like it all kind of like works together which is kind of cool. And so like, I think if you want, you can focus on one and kind of level it up. There's like mini games you play, like they showed a cooking one a second ago where it's like, it tells you which buttons to press to like chop and do stuff. And anyway, it's kind of cool. Establish your base. This is new though. Establish your base on a deserted island long fallen into ruin. This part's very Animal Crossing. Use materials gathered on Ginormasia and the island from 1,000 years ago to rebuild the island alongside your companion. Not only can you decorate with furniture or ornaments you've crafted, you can also change the landscape with the help of a mysterious robot. And I love this. Freely draw rivers, create ponds, and pave roads. Animal Crossing needs this. Decorate your own house and craft an island that truly reflects your personality. It's not just your island or house. Customization extends to your avatar with the most options ever, from body type and facial structure to skin tone, hairstyle, and even the shape of your nose and ears. Customize every detail to make your avatar uniquely yours. You can even fine-tune size and position of some parts. Ever-changing dungeons. During your adventure, you'll come across mysterious saplings. But these aren't just ordinary saplings. Plant one and it will grow into your very own dungeon, a treasure grove, where you can embark on unique adventures. The layout changes every time you clear it. So no one knows what surprises may lie in store, what awaits you in the deepest of depths. Play with up to 4 players. Playing with family and friends adds even more fun. Invite others to your island to head out on adventures as a team. Up to 4 players can enjoy the game together. What's more, Fantasy Life is not only coming to Nintendo Switch. This is the first time they've mentioned this, which is very exciting. But it's also coming to PS5, PS4, Steam, and Xbox. And the game supports crossplay, which is incredible. So you can connect with players from around the world no matter their platform. Moreover, this title supports cross-save. Play in handheld mode when you're at home or enjoy the game on a big screen at home. Or, I read that wrong. For 2-player family co-op, simply grab a second controller, so it has couch co-op as well, and adventure together on a single device. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, will launch on May 21st, 2025 on all platforms. And then there's like a digital deluxe edition, which includes a mini Snapdragon mount, to accompany you on your adventures. Luxurious equipment. It looks like a Snapdragon weapon. Looks like a sword, maybe like a long sword, a bow, and maybe a magic staff. And then iconic outfit pack. Oh, interesting that it says early access. What does that mean? Or does that mean with the digital deluxe edition you get early access? Or is it launching in early access? Okay, take my money already. I knew I said this before like a long time ago. Is there anything else? Oh. Pre-order to receive a set of helpful items, the Flutter Charm, which boosts XP, and 9 types of useful consumable items. I imagine the green one is like health. Oh. Two of those look like fireworks. There's 100 blue flowers. I bet green is health, blue is mana. I have no idea what the orange one is. There's the red one with like wings on the bottle. I wonder if that's like a revive potion or something. And then there's another one with like a person in it, but that could be a revive. One of those things looks like a bomb. I don't know. Anyway. And then that's just like a summary of everything. But wait, did it say how much? Hold on. Okay, yeah. So it's going to be for the digital deluxe edition, $70 USD. Yeesh. Yeah, May 21st. What does it say? Open world exploration, new movement options, quick life change. I think that's because in the 3DS version, you always had to, it was a whole process to like switch to a different life. So I think quick life means that probably, especially while you're out and about during combat and probably gathering materials and stuff, I bet you can just like switch on the fly, which would be pretty cool.
On the flippy flip.
Thank you for the lurk. Too much to bear, appreciate it. Island customization, landscaping, character interaction, exploring the depths, traveling 1,000 years in the past. I love that's a new feature. Gathering strangelings, new player actions, new lives, farmer and artist. I wonder what the artist does. Random dungeon exploration, encyclopedia, avatar creation, live selection, familiar faces from the series, main quests, live quests, islander requests, event battles, crafting, town planning, your house, islander houses, guild office, rebuilding the present land, building infrastructure, object placement, plushlings shop, redesigning buildings, development missions, up to 4-player co-op, cross-play, 2-player family co-op. Free exploration, random dungeon exploration. So anyway, I think I remember saying this a while back. But I feel like I said something to the effect of like, when that game comes out, I'm going to be trying to sell everybody on it. And so this won't be the last time you hear any other updates I hear about it. You will hear it from me. Well, you already got me. Perfect. You know the Hello Kitty game, they released it digital before physical, so it might be like that. Oh, yeah, maybe that's what it is. That probably could be it. Got a lot to do today, but I'll be watching. Thank you so much. Too much to bear. Yeah, I think it looks incredible. And the fact that it is crossplay is fantastic. One, because I thought it was only going to be coming out on the Switch, which I actually had been thinking about it. I was like, oh, it'd be weird if I get on the Switch because the Switch 2 is coming out. And I imagine, you know, I don't know. Part of me was like, do I just wait for it to come out on Switch 2? But I might just buy it on PS5 because it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what platform I get it on, because if you guys get it on anything else, we'll still be able to play. So, you haven't found his Fantasy Life for 3DS. Fantasy Life and Animal Crossing and what's that franchise? It's a turn-based strategy RPG. It's kind of like knights and stuff. I forget. That those were the only 3 3DS games I had. Yeah, I actually did not play very much Fantasy Life though. If there was a way I could hook up my 3DS to to my computer, maybe I would figure out a way to stream it to get us, because if there's familiar faces, I wonder if it's important for us to know. I think we probably wouldn't be able to play it very much anyways, because I mean, I have a cartridge for it, but I wonder if it would, like, maybe it'd still run fine. I don't know. Also, I feel like I'm a little blurred. Is that true? I think that's better. So yeah, anyway, Fantasy Life comes out in May. So in about 2.5 months. And I'm very excited. Any updates, I'll let you guys know. But I'm very excited that it's going to be cross-platform and that it's coming out on so many systems. Because that was also a thing that I was wondering. I was like, one, if people would be interested in playing, but then also, like, I don't know. Just seemed like, I don't know. But it's cool. But I like that there will be infinite dungeons I like that there's going to be some decorating. So I'll be able to decorate the island. And I loved the little robot hands that appear and just start like shooting the ground and stuff. I think that's so cool. I think Animal Crossing needs something like that when it comes to terraforming, because it's a little slow. May, just in time for my birthday. And what was it? May. What was it? May 21st. So late May. Probably get on Steam so I can play both the PC and handheld. That's smart. Well, and you see, I thought about getting on my Steam Deck, but I think overall my PS5 is going to be the most powerful. I did also think like Steam, probably if there's any updates, it'll probably come out faster on Steam than on anything else. But again, I was like, I think it'll run smoother on my PS5 than on my Steam Deck. So I'll probably get it on PS5. 11 days later, nice. So yeah, just in time for summer, you know. It'd be awful if, I mean, they announce on April 2nd that the Switch 2 releases like a week later and then Animal Crossing releases. That would literally kill the Fantasy Life franchise. That would be awful for them. I really hope that's not the case. Mr. Panda just gifted me a bunch of Steam money for Valentine's Day. Oh, so fun. That's awesome. I'm excited about a bunch of the demos that have already been announced for Steam Next Fest. Again, I think that starts the 24th. Though doesn't it usually start kind of late on a Monday? For some reason, I feel like it's like, do we always, maybe, can't remember. Anyway, we'll do a bunch of demos on that day. So, or on starting next week. But let me see, anything else? Any other game announcements? I don't think so. Don't think so. Well, we can hop into No Man's Sky. I have some fun things I can show you guys as well. We're about to go to Disney, so we didn't buy each other anything for Valentine's. When are you guys going to Disney? When is that? Oh, Saturday? Oh, wow. Okay, that is fast. Next Fest starts on the 24th. Okay, at 2 p.m. EST. So it'll start by the time. Well, and I guess regardless, there will be some demos I've already downloaded, because I already downloaded 3, so we'll be good to go. But that's awesome. How long are you going to be in? I told you we were going on vacation. You did? You might have. Was that in YB stream? I don't remember you saying Disney. 7 full days. That'll be so much fun. Are you going Disney World or Disneyland? Leaving the 22nd. Oh, wait. You asked where, and you skipped over. Oh, you did? Wait. It was in your stream today? By the way, so this is a base that I've made. And I have something cool to show you, sort of. but it'll wait. I need a storm to happen. You're going to Florida. Nice. I made this nice little cozy place. Last week sometime? It definitely wasn't last week, because I haven't streamed in 2 weeks, so. So, unless somebody else was here, it was not me. It'll be my first time in Disney, and also that for. Oh wait, really? It'll be your first. Have you been to Disneyland before, or is this your first time at Disney? Period. That'll be so exciting. Regardless. Okay, I need a storm to happen. We're just gonna chill out here while we wait. Furthest south I've been is Atlanta, and that was a layover, so that doesn't really count now. Also, for some reason, hold on, let me see this. Oh no, it does actually look better. Let me up. Looks so dark on my screen. That's okay. We're just gonna chill out here for a second. Never been to California either. So this is gonna be your first time at Disney. That's so exciting. It's exciting. Are you looking? What are you looking forward to the most? I loved Epcot. Epcot's my favorite. I hope you enjoy the lazy river. If you get to go to Epcot, I hope you enjoy it. That was always my favorite. If you go, enjoy the around the world part of it. Our villa is literally right next to it, I guess. Oh, that's so fun. If you go to the Japan store while you're there, because I've told the story multiple times, you will know that that is where I basically had my first anxiety attack. Yeah, very fun place. Trying to think. I haven't been in forever, so I think the last time I went was like my senior year of high school or something. Or no, actually, it was probably before that. Probably like sophomore year of high school or something. So I was quite young. So I've not been a very long time. There's a ton of new stuff. Yeah, so from what I remember, because there was like, and the around the world, it's basically a bunch of wedges of different countries, and they're all like, you know, like you just keep walking and it just sort of blends together. And some places just had like restaurants, and they might have like a couple of trinkets like in that area, but the Japan store was like huge. It's, I think, one of the bigger like retail places, and I think keep a lookout for stationery. Well, if I recall now, this was not the case when I was there, but I think there's a lot of Pokemon stuff now there, because and I don't know if it's like been taken over by Pokemon or if it's like they've just adapted a lot of the retail stuff to Pokemon stuff. But Joss, welcome in. How's it going? But the last I heard, there was a lot of like I think I saw a picture of the store and there was like a giant Pikachu and some other stuff. So yeah, I remember like I think Germany, like if you go like in the Germany wedge, I think it's just like sort of like a pub tavern type place, but I don't think they have like a gift shop. But like the Japan section had like a huge store, or I mean a bigger store than many of the other like parts of that around the world. So I'm feeling better. They sell steins. Okay, that would make sense. And it's cool because every like wedge has like the people who worked there all are like speak the language fluently and that kind of like, or they might even all be from that place. I'm not even quite sure if that's the case, but I didn't mean to stand up. Waiting for a storm to start. But I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's very fun. I also liked, I don't know if the Winnie the Pooh ride is still there, where you go in, I think you're in little honey pots, and you like go through the inside. That was both fun and like frightening in a certain way. If it's still there, I hope you get to experience it. Figment is one of my favorite Disney characters, but I like the old Figment, not the new one that they have now. New Figment is kind of a bunch of fart jokes. The older Figment was cooler, and they've changed him. Like, he's been changed for a long time. Because I went once when I was really little, and that's when I first saw Figment, and I got to see the old ride. And then the second time I went, I've only been to Disney World twice. The second time I went in high school, they had already changed it, and it was like they changed who he was. I don't like him anymore. Or, I mean, he's probably fine, but anyway. Pirates of the Caribbean. Hope you have fun there. But yeah, there's so much stuff. Are you gonna what parks are you gonna go to? Do you have like a itinerary planned? I love that's like I'm waiting for a storm to happen so I can show you guys this. But no storm is starting. But I feel like when I don't want a storm to start, a storm always, a storm always happens. Also, I've changed my backpack, my jetpack. I'm using the winged one now. I also, can I do this? Will time still pass? It should. I know I need to make lubricant to take on the thing. I forget how to make lubricant. Where is it? What do I need? Ah, yes. Okay. I have a place. We'll have to go there after this. Yeah. Anyway, that'll be fun. I'm very excited for you. I hope you have an absolute blast. Hold on. There we go. I'm just waiting. I need to make lubricant before we go on our thing, and then we'll go to the expedition. But I want to show you guys something. I haven't, I didn't go through the whole guide, but I did see, I just wanted to check out what to take. And someone said, bring lubricant. And I was like, excellent. Can do. I'll make that, like, I mean, I'm sure a bunch of people have already built, like the biodomes for it, but I'll just do it now. But yeah, I think they said lubricant and then bring like oxygen and like sodium stuff, which is like, I pretty much always bring that stuff anyways, but yeah, so I'm excited. I've heard it's not too difficult. I basically did the same. I think I'm around 75% done the expedition. Nice. That'll be cool. Yeah, I've heard it's not too difficult, and it looked like I didn't read the whole thing and just kind of skimmed it, but it looked like you could get a lot done, even on the first planet. So, I'll try to see if I can do as much as I can. There's a lot of cool things you can get, And so I definitely want to do that. I don't know if I'll keep the ship as my like go-to ship, but still. Also, I wish I could just start a storm. I wish there was a way I could just activate a storm. I can't share it because I'm on my phone, but I've got a 75 stream streak. Oh, that's awesome. Joss, you're so close to 100. So close to 100. Trying to think. What else? While I wait for this storm to begin. I don't think there's any other games I've really added to my wish list. There were a couple of cool things. Let me see here. Boop, boop, boop. Date added. Ah, yeah. There's some cool games that I'll at least mention while we're waiting. Cast and Chill looks really cool. It's a idle fishing game. Squirreled Away looks really interesting. I think that... Is that going to have a demo? I think it is. Yes. Did I already add it to my library? If not, I did. Dolok Town is a game we'll play a demo for. I'm very excited to try that out. And The Vast White is a snowboarding game. It does not have a demo currently anyways. Maybe next week, but looks very cool. So I added those to my Steam wish list. I think that's it. Okay, what is up with this? Why has there not been a storm? So I've built a few things. But like you can really only appreciate this if there's a storm happening. Looks like it's almost daylight. Can we get a storm? Por favor.
Technology recharge.
Also, audio. Oh, also I have lowered, where was it? Under accessibility, I lowered hazard effects to 35%, and I feel like the game is honestly much better this way. Like you can still see some, like at 35, there's still some like hazard effects on the screen when you're in a storm, but it's like much more manageable. You can still see, and I think the game actually looks prettier this way. And your power went out. Oh no. Is it still out, Bear? That's no good. I guess I can, like, while we're waiting, I wonder if there's... Yeah, it's super windy. Oh no. Well, I hope it comes back, because that is no fun. Let me see. Anything that we can add here while we wait? Let me see. You don't have, okay. I was gonna see if there's any gamma root in the shop. There's not. We're gonna need that for our lubricant. Anything else I want to add? We'll go find some food, enjoy. Also, I set up this automatic door here, and then I put this one here, and then I was like, no, I'm just gonna do a simple just switch here. I ain't got time to I ain't got time to hook up all of the power again. I guess while I'm here, just check these. I've been trying to do, well, I actually haven't played in a long time, so I say I've been trying. But the last time I played, which was probably a week and a half ago, I started to, go for the fishing achievements. Which, the fishing achievements is how you unlock the different, heads for, some of the new ones. So, So I've unlocked the tank with the boot in it. Is that the only one I have? No, I also have this helmet with this fish, which looks pretty cool. This one with this fish, the little like angler fish. And there's 3 that I don't have: the shrimp, the jellyfish, and the squid. But then I have the boot. The boot you get by catching 5 boots, 10 boots, I can't remember, while fishing. The rest are, what was it? One was like, oh, one was catch like 250 fish total. So I did that. Another was release so many fish, and another one was sell like a certain amount of fish at one time. It was like 60 fish or something like that, I think. Then there is the jellyfish one. You need to defeat the jellyfish boss. There's another one that I have that I don't know what it is. And then the last one is you need to get every legendary fish. Chipmunk, welcome in. The only fish helmet I don't have now is the one for all the exotic species. Yeah, so if you catch all of the legendary legendary fish, you get the squid. Which I would like. That's going to take a while because you have to go to the different planets to do it. And then just continue fishing. But I pretty much just... The biggest help for me to get... To like, help with fishing was the, under difficulty... Fish timing auto catch. So nice. Because that way you can, as I'm just like... all you have to do is just put out the reel, but you don't have to pay attention to actually, like, catching the fish. It just does it for you when it's ready. It's so helpful. Because you can then... It becomes an idle fishing game. While you work on other stuff. What setting is that? It is under difficulty. And then... Fishing timing. Under ease of use, you can put it to auto catch. And so it'll just whenever it pulls the line correctly or at the right time, then it just does. Love it, need it. Yeah. Yeah, it's so helpful. Because then you can just have it going every time it pulls the fish in, you just cast again. But you don't actually have to worry about, like, actually doing the fishing, I guess. So the last time I was doing this, I was working on stuff on my computer and then would go over here and be like, oh, okay. I just have my controller off to the side and I hit R2 and then it's ready. And I caught so many legendary fish just doing this. I didn't even use any bait, which I'm gonna need to craft a bunch of bionic lures, I think, might help me to get some of the legendaries. But also, we're gonna have to run ads very soon. I'm afraid that ads are gonna run and then a storm's gonna come in. And I'm gonna be like, no! Like, I don't want to BRB until I'm able to show you guys this, but like, this looks cool, but it'll look cooler when a storm rolls through. Also feel like this is the longest time I've been on this planet and a storm has not happened. It would be very funny if, like, between an update, something happened to this planet, and it's like, now the storms are very infrequent or something. Oh, wait! Oh, right. Hold on. My thing did change. Let me change my backpack again. I just realized, where's my backpack? I want... Where are you? Yeah. There we go. Nice. For whatever reason, I don't know why it makes that, like, water sound. Whenever... I thought it was because of my other backpack, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I think it's just... It's not my jetpack trail, is it? Maybe that's what it is. I thought it was my... Oh, that's why it's called ink stained. I just realized that. That's funny. What do I want my thing to be? Electric, discordant, bubble, blue. These are all colors. That's funny. I actually only really changed this from this because I thought it was the backpack making that noise. Oh, that's totally what it was. That's funny. Alright, never mind. You can keep this with me. Okay. Well. It is very funny that I've been on this planet a lot. Your Traveler's vibes are very good, thank you. I tried to keep it very color-coded and cozy, but I was gonna say, it's very funny. I feel like every time I've been building here, storms are like constantly happening. And now it seems like I've just had terrible luck that storms have not begun. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run ads. I'm also going to blow my nose, but I will not BRB. It shouldn't have. Because I just changed the visual effects. I didn't change like the survival effects. So the storm should still happen. What I changed, yeah, survival elements, that's all the same. I just changed, general? Yeah, where is it? Oh, maybe is it under accessibility? Hazard effects, yeah. Adjust the visual intensity. Yeah, it's just a visual thing. I'm gonna run ads. I'm gonna leave this here, just looking off into the distance. So while I blow my nose, so hopefully if a storm happens, you'll see why I really like this planet. But I'll BRB, everybody.
weather warning. Incoming storm.
Incoming storm. Wait. Okay. Now I'm. Oh, and good. The ads are almost done. Now you guys get to see why I like this planet. And this is perfect. Because it looks even better at night. So please watch.
Technology recharge.
Wait for it. Right now it doesn't look like much. But wait. Oh. It's happening. It's happening. That's right. I found a planet that has bioluminescent water. Look how dope it looks. So as the water moves, it the water color changes. And I think it looks so cool. I wish it was more visible. I wish that was something that you could see even under the water, to appreciate it even more, but what's cool is it actually even really glows in the daytime as well if there's a storm. But I think it looks so much cooler at night. I noticed if you're ever looking for, if you want to, because I started searching for a planet like this. I was like, I really, because I have not, this is the first planet that I've seen that has this bioluminescent water. If you are looking for one, an easier way to do it, I think, is probably easy if you find a planet that has like a little bit of land, which luckily this one did. This little like glowy edge around the land is pretty much always there. Like even if there isn't a storm. But if you like dive into the water, if you like swim, like if you're like treading water, you'll see that there's like a glowiness around you, sort of. But I was like, I have to find a place with glowy water. The one thing is I don't really like how this planet looks like in the daytime. It has that green, like, hue to it. But anyway, I was very ecstatic to find this. Let me also show you what I've been building here. I didn't want to show you guys the rest of it while we were waiting. Where is the... I can't see. I've built... Oh, there it is. Nice. Built another thing. Yep. Built a little, like, a little sea lab. Underneath the water. Sea lab. At the bottom of the sea. Got a little place over here. And I had this idea. This isn't done yet. One, I haven't even put any plants in here. but basically, like, one of the things I wanted was like a little walkway where as you're walking, it's like I've tried to incorporate some of the ruins or whatever in this, and so I wanted this to be a thing. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do yet over here, but I was actually, this is where I was fishing. A little fun fact. You can actually fish in the moon pool. And so this is where I just sat by, I put a tray terminal here, and then I just fished. I came back to fancy glowy water. Oh, good. I'm glad you got to see that. That was, I think it is very cool. So anyway, you can actually fish in this, and also a fun fact, if you glitch a moon pool, oops, if you glitch a moon pool on land, you can actually fish in it as well. There's apparently some glitch a bit ago. They fixed it now, but it was something about the Titan planets weren't spawning with water, or deep enough water. So you cannot catch some of the fish. And people figured out some way to spawn, or if you glitched a moon pool, which is, the moon pool is the glowy door that's face down, that you can only build underwater. They figured out if you did that, you could get the fish to spawn. And it still counted. Also, I learned this. This is new. I couldn't figure this out when we were streaming last time, but I figured it out since. I don't know what the controls are for like PC, but I only know for controller. If you do your left L2, so like the trigger, left trigger, it just goes down, and if you do X on PlayStation, it just goes up, which is really nice. That is new. You don't have to like look up or do anything. It just sets you up. But anyway, okay. So here's what we got to do. For one, after I couldn't figure out down. Yeah. I was so confused because I remember seeing that was an option, like in the update, but I couldn't figure out how to make it work. Now, okay. We need to, before we start the expedition, I'm going to, just for ease, I need carbon nanotubes. I have a I'm not gonna leave that there forever, but I have a base that I was building, I think it was my fishing base. Did I? Also, would you guys like to see Applebee's? Oh, that's fun. This is not where I wanted to take you guys. But while we're here, this is very undecorated, but I have the skeleton down. Oh, I am under the world. Apple Beta 1. That was the official name of this planet. I've not changed it. Look, there's the thing. Also, the other day I saw someone build a base on top of one of these buildings. I was like, why have I never thought about doing that? I don't know why that hasn't occurred to me. Anyway, welcome to Applebee's. This is the very basic Applebee's structure that I've been able to build. Here's your little waiting area. This is where like a concierge would stand. That's the kitchen, the bar. I'm gonna put some booths and stuff. That's the bathroom. Looks like, is that an animal or a plant? Looks like a plant. Anyway, this is Applebee's. I just wanted to show you guys that. I thought it'd be important. But what's actually kind of cool, that I think is neat, is like, there are actually all of these underwater caves in this place. And I kind of want to build another, when like I'm going for all the legendary fish, I'll probably like fish over here for some of the ice stuff. How long is the expedition? I actually don't know. I have not started it. I've not done it yet. So we will be doing that. But okay, before we start, I need to go to, I have one base that has a bunch of plants. And actually, I think my base on my freighter might have some gamma root as well. But I'm probably going to go to this other place first. Oh, this is... Do abandoned stations have teleporters? I think they do. Oh, how long do I have to complete it? You have, I think, still like 5.5 weeks or something. It only just started, like, middle of last week, of this past week, I think. Is there a teleporter over here? No? It's one on the other side? So yeah, you have like 6 weeks. I don't think it's a combat one. I think it is mostly survival. There is one. Alright, let me see. I wish they would fix this whole picture thing that hasn't been updating for a long time. Your bases. I don't think I called it anything. Did I space it? Okay, that would have been before. Earth fishing? Maybe it's earth fishing. I built a fishing base, and next to it, I built a biodome that had a bunch of gamma root and stuff. Maybe I'll start it tomorrow. I still need to download the update. Fair. Yep, this is it. Perfect. Gosh. So loud. But that gave me a whole bunch of gamma root. Now, I don't know how much lubricant I need, but I'll bring a stack. Oh, I'll bring as much as I can. 13. And let me double check if... wait, that's not... Let me go to my... freighter. Only one is needed as far as I know. Oh, perfect. Okay, then we're good. Just in case, I'll bring... See what else... I might have put in one of our rooms here, a bunch of gamma root, but just in case. Oh, my camera's frozen. Lovely. Just looks like I am deep in thought. There we go. Whee. one little thing of it. That's 14 done. Then let us go to the anomaly and get it started. Is that right next week? No, but also, do I have okay, yeah, multiplayer turned off. I honestly don't really know much about it, besides the fact that I think we start on a Titan planet, like a gas giant. That's it. Expedition 17 Titan, 6 weeks remaining. Start an expedition to go on a journey alongside the whole community. The exclusive phase rewards earned on expeditions are available to all saves. Sign up for Expedition 17 Titan to undertake a voyage through a dazzling array of new worlds and new stars. We are first, just because eventually I might put my ship here. What was this? This is a glass. Yeah. Salvage glass. We'll take some radiant shards, some gold, some tritium, repair kits, just in case. I'll take some salvage data with me. What else? Emergency signal. I will take wiring looms, oxygen, carbon, lubricant, should I take lures? Probably not. Take some ion batteries. Chromatic metal. Stack of runaway mold. I feel like I always end up needing phosphorus for some reason. Sodium. Anything else? Ferrite dust? Maybe? Is there anything else I want to bring with me? I feel like I've covered most of the main bases. But the last thing I will bring some microprocessors. Why not? And then just gonna bring some random stuff to potentially sell. For more nanites. And that should be good. Yes. The first thing I always like to do is to go through the log and figure out what we can do. And thus it begins. Yeah, we'll see how far we get. I usually like to see how much we can do on the first planet, so we'll read through the log, and figure out what all is.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated.
Textures are still loading in, apparently. Unless that is just a feature of this gas giant, his pixelated ground.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
I'm like on a cliff. I'm pretty positive. Oh, no. Okay. I was just waking up, I think.
User initialization sequence.
Ooh. Oh, look at that. Okay, hold on.
Units received.
Let us look at the expedition. What do we need to do? Locate your starship. Leave the planet. Visit all the moons of a gas giant. Okay, that's something we'll be able to do. Discover 6 plants. Warp to a new system. Reach Rendezvous 1. Take a photo at the first rendezvous. Collect storm crystals. Divergent evolution. Discover 9 creatures. Cook your own food. Deploy a nutrient ingester. Destroy asteroids. Install starship aquajets. Reach the second rendezvous. Take a photo. Install the exosuit pressure membrane. Reach ocean depths of 1,001 units. Collect 5 sea glass. Discover 7 aquatic creatures. Visit the site of a sunken freighter. Reach the third rendezvous. Take a photo. Pilot a Colossus exocraft. Construct a base on a gas giant. Get carried away by a tornado. Catch 4 fish from gas giants. Gather crystallized helium. Reach the 4th rendezvous. Take a photo. Earn 7,200 nanites. Rename a discovery. Excavate 6 fossils. Earn 90,000 units for discovering a creature. Travel on foot, 9,000 units. Reach the final rendezvous and take a photo. Yeah, so very, very simple, I think. Another thing we need to do is under accessibility? No. Difficulty? Wait, nope. Network. Well, my multiplayer is set to off, but allow PvP. Make sure you always do that. And no, nobody can join my group. Also, what was the,
Extreme temperature detected.
There's some store crystals. We'll also look around for a tornado. I guess I should also be going towards my ship, but how far away is that? Where is that storm crystal? Oxygen while we're here. It's probably going to be very helpful. Oh. How many do we need? 5? Hannah, welcome in. 7, thank you. Hannah, welcome in. How are you? Hello, everybody. Hannah, the last redoubt, welcome in. Caliber TV, welcome in. How was your stream? How did it go? How are you? What do you think of the new season? What do you think of the new season of Apex? Are you an Ash main, as is everybody else at this point? But friends, welcome in. I have a very brief little introductory video to show you, so please enjoy, or do not enjoy.
Hi Raiders, I'm Jet, your 4th favorite streamer. Yeah, 4th. You know, the guy you end up with when your favorites are offline and you misclicked my channel. Before we dive in, snapsicles, this is a family-friendly stream. Please keep your chats cozy and clean or my mods will be on you like a pack of wild pumas. Looking for a triple threat? Gaming, chatting, and looks? Well, let me tell you why I'm called Triple Jet. When it comes to gaming, we dive into puzzles, indie games, RPGs, and mysteries. But the biggest mystery of all will be why you're still watching. Like to chat? Well, we get so derailed it's like we're a train to nowhere and I'm your conductor. Choo choo. And when it comes to looks, I am like the solar eclipse, best not to look at. Now, if you want a good streamer, follow the creators I just linked in chat. They will obliterate my stream like a snap from Thanos. Mr. Bezos, I don't feel so good. But if you like the wonderfully wrecked vibe of a beat-up pinata, then you're in the right place. The candy's mostly gone, but we can still keep it sweet. So drop a follow and we'll make this Siesta Fiesta the absolute Vesta. Got a jet?
And welcome in, everybody. Is this a new one? No, this one's been around for a bit. But the new season is okay. What are your thoughts so far? I have played one. I've played one game this season. I played one ranked game and I won, but I was like, I'm too stressed. Oh, I didn't mean to. My camera's frozen. I'm not just stuck in that expression, just for everyone to know. But there we go. Enemy footsteps are silent, Ash is too much, and the TTK is okay. I think that was my... I agree. I have not... Again, I only played one game, so I don't know about the enemy footsteps. Ash is way too much. Too much! How in the world? Ash is a better Octane than Octane has ever been. Right now. Almost to a point where there would be no point to being Octane. She can cover almost more distance with the 2 dashes, surely, but without any health penalty. Whereas Octane, obviously, for the people who don't know, every time he stims and takes a speed boost, he takes a bit of health damage. She's zooming around everywhere, every 5 seconds, and it is just insane. I am also upset because they have killed my boy Mirage. Yeah, nerf Ash, please. They've killed my boy Mirage because the and I'm hoping this is a bug and that they just didn't think about it and they just didn't fix it, and that I hope this is something that will be fixed. But currently, when when an assault legend cracks somebody's shield, they get like the like heat vision sight or whatever it's called, digital threat sight, the highlight on an enemy that randomly appears. Wait, is it randomly appearing? That seems terrible. Well, unfortunately, even if Mirage is invisible and healing, you can still see him if you cracked his shield. And so that literally defeats the purpose of him going invisible. So, yeah, I don't know. I played one game. I'm currently, so with the rank reset, or like the rank whatever, I'm in Silver 4. I got to Diamond. Did I tell you that? I don't think I did. But I got to Diamond 4, and I was like, sweet, I'm stopping here. I'm not playing a single other match because I don't want to lose. So I got to Diamond 4, and then I stopped. So I played one Silver 4 match. I won. We did have an Ash on our team. Though I think I did pretty well that match. I don't remember how many kills I got, but I could definitely tell the TTK was much different. People were dropping real fast. I had a few kills with my RE45 that I was like, when I love the RE, but I was like, this wouldn't have gone well before. And I was like, I think I'm not gonna play another match until things are tweaked a bit, because it's too much. I think, one, Ash is overtuned. Like, it maybe needs to be that the dashes just like take longer to recharge or something, so that she's not just zooming around everywhere. That would probably be an easy thing. Yeah, maybe just like one dash every so often. And I think if you do, because it's a 5-second recharge is insane. Like that is so dumb. It's literally a passive, but it's being used like an active ability. It just seems way too overtuned, or just, I don't know. It needs to be at least, I think, like a 15-second recharge, if not more. Like, I honestly think it should be something that, like, you use in a special occasion, or like, you know, as a special thing, not so much like just like a it would be a good start just to see how it, like, see if that changes things, because otherwise you can zoom in, shoot like for 5 seconds, which just isn't that long of a time, then zoom out. I don't know, it's too much. And then if you have the 2 dashes, you're just obnoxious. But why wouldn't you choose that? If you're playing Ash, you might as well do that, because there's no reason not to. Yeah, but then I think upping the damage of every gun, and also taking away helmets, and increasing how long it takes for like you to get to purple armor, and not being able to go to red, all of those changes at one time, I think was too much. Like, It's a lot. Yeah, it's definitely a lot at once, and I don't think there's like a very like, maybe it is one of those things where people will just get used to after time, but it is, I think, a huge change. Like, it feels very different. Even in one game, I was like, oh, okay. This is, there were a couple times where I was like, I should not have won this, this little fight here. And it's mostly because I either started shooting first or, honestly, I feel like that's what it was, is that I shot first. And I landed more hits at the beginning versus, like, they just didn't really have that much time to react, I think. I think in the one game that I played, there was one fight that lasted a long time, and it was the last fight between us and two other teams. And I think it only took us a while because of positioning and the way the last ring was set up. So, like, it wasn't even that it was like that. I think had it been like a lot more open, the last fight would have been a lot faster, but just the way it was, the other teams had time to, like, we were all kind of separated. So, like, it wasn't like we were out in the open, and interestingly, the way it was set up, it was, the last ring was at Skulltown, but, near the, like, edge of Skulltown where there are the, like, gates, where there are the giant walls, and then, like, an opening, and basically, we had, like, you could only see one other team at a time, so, like, it wasn't like you could get hit by multiple teams. So anyway, yeah, but I think also, I don't know. I think they've changed too much, too much at one time. The only other thing I will say with Mirage is I feel like they need to fix the invisibility thing. I feel like if he's invisible, he shouldn't be highlighted. Like if he goes invisible to heal, it should remove that. But also his invisibility is worse now because of how much faster cells are.
Good day, mate.
It's a like a kind of like a random nerf. Secret, welcome in. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a patch soon. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm waiting for. I was like, I'm not gonna play. Raph has been messaging me about playing some Apex, and I've just am kind of like, I don't really want to play right now. Oh, at a Japanese grocery store? Enjoy. That'd be amazing. I was like, yeah, I don't really want to play right now. Until they fix some things, until they change some things, I don't really want to play much Apex. Oh, also, apparently, I think this has changed. They were working on it. It was rumored that they're working on his mythic skin, because last season there was like mention in the game files for his mythic skin, but it seems like that's changed, and I was so excited. I was so excited to finally have a Mirage mythic skin. It has changed. Apparently this season is going to be Watson, and I'm like, no, so sad. So very sad that they have changed that, but I guess I'll hold on to my heirloom shards for longer. Oh dang, that's a huge Japanese grocery store. That's incredible. I love that. By the way, I started listening to a Chicago-based artist named Minji. She has a song called Ice Cream Days, and it's very good. But I was listening to the song, and then I looked up her music video, and then followed her on Instagram, and I learned that she's from Chicago. So, anyway, she's from your neck of the woods, Secret. But anyway, Hannah, I know what it's like after a stream, so if you need to lounge, lurk, etc., please feel free to do so. You know, play some Apex or grab a snack or do whatever. We are currently playing No Man's Sky. We are doing the new expedition. I literally just started. And I'm trying to go to this thing. Ooh, some chicken. What kind of chicken? We've literally just started. We are on a gas giant. Ooh, drumsticks? No. And yeah, things are probably going to be quite hazardous for us, but that's okay. That's what happens. What you gotta do. Let's see here. We also have to get to our ship. But since we just started, excuse me. And if you don't know what an expedition is, an expedition is like a quest-based limited time event in No Man's Sky, where the entire community is kind of playing together. Though I currently have multiplayer turned off. This isn't a tornado, right? Wait. This is a tornado. We need to get into this. Right? That looks very tornado-y to me. With the lightning. Or is that just lightning? Am I just gonna get electrocuted? I mean, those rocks are spinning quite menacingly. Surely this is a tornado. Wait. Where'd it go? Oh. One of the things that we have to do in this expedition is to get picked up by a tornado. Alright, I'm also looking for more... what is this? Okay, yeah, we need 7. So 2 more. Guess I can go in the direction of our ship. Also, this might be a tornado. Take me away. There we go. Whoa. Woo. Nice. Okay. What did we get for that? Supreme movement, system upgrade, and 2 crunchy wings. So as you complete little things, you get upgrades or whatever. You also unlock some stuff that gets added to. There's like cosmetic items. That here. Does that?
No. Hazard protection battery or what do I need for this? Cobalt.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, we gotta get to our ship.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Wonderful. Well, we're looking around. Oh, there is cobalt. That's good. I don't like those little squishy things that...
Thermal protection falling.
Let's cut through, oops. Just to keep our hazard protection from going down too
Night temperature detected.
low. There's our ship. Boo, it's a shuttle. Oops. Okay. Launch thruster critically damaged. We need pure ferrite. Okay. Salt. Over here. Where was that? So we need some cobalt so I can make some ion batteries. Looks like the closest.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh gosh. Don't fall into pits. That is a pro tip from me. Highly recommend you avoid that.
Thermal protection falling.
Looks so cool. Is this mineable? It is. What's that stuff? My hazard. Do I have anything for this?
Thermal protection
I don't. That's gonna be bad.
detecting.
I know.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Okay. So what did I need for my ship? Pure ferrite. Oh, and I think this is the last one of these I need. What did I get for that? Oh. Prepackaged personal refiner unit. Nice. And advanced mining laser unit and prepackaged hazmat gauntlet unit. Now, what do I get? I wonder if it's in caves. Where do I get, where's my ship? Salt. Pure ferrite. So we need either magnetized ferrite or ferrite dust. Salt, oxygen. So much salt and oxygen. Not a lot of anything else.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharging.
Those aren't mineable. Let's see.
Extreme temperature detected.
Okay. Oh, wait. I guess I should check. can I get? What has ferrite? Salt. Let's go on our ship for a sec. What is this? Hermetic seal and metal plating. Do I have... I can make that.
Component repaired. Technology recharging.
Ah! Wait. Actually, go over here.
Technology recharging.
Okay, so I think... Here is... Let's need more. Excuse me. Kinda. So if I do... Whoops. That turns into jelly. What does this turn into? Ferrite dust. Okay. If you find more cargo drops, that'll help.
Welcome,
Brad!
Sky Pirate.
Jetpack 13 love, Jetpack 13 love, Jetpack 13 love.
Brad, thank you so much for the 25 months. That is wild. How are you? How's it going? Okay. Put some of that here.
Technology recharge.
You've been hopefully the time away from stream has been good. Yeah. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm still a bit nasally, but we're getting there. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be like super good, I hope. So we'll see. Yeah, I've been sick. But I am feeling mostly better. I feel more normal than I sound, if that makes sense. Which is a big improvement. So, oh, this is actually awesome. Have you played any of the? Oh, perfect. Have you played any of the Expedition? Yet so far? I have not. We just started it.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Just started. I got grumpy because none of the new drops worked for me. Oh no! So, like the Twitch drops? Were they not like loading, or was it like it didn't recognize it or something? Got all the time in streams, but couldn't get them into game. Oh, that's super strange. Does it still show up in your account, like on your Twitch account? Also, this is big time. We need this. We need 50. We have 198 and metal plating. Is it just one that we needed? Yes, okay. So.
Extreme temperature detected.
Where's my ship? Hello. Yeah, they still show as having been claimed. Okay, well that's at least good that it's connected to your Twitch account. And you've double checked that No Man's Sky is connected to your Twitch account. I think that was a connection issue inside No Man's Sky. Interesting. At the very least, it's good that they're connected. Yeah, that's super strange. Maybe, I wonder if that is some bug that's been going on. Because, yeah, that's definitely odd.
Component repaired. Component repaired. Technology.
Because I think I checked and mine, I'm pretty sure went through. So that. Oh yeah, that's true. That they were having a ton of issues with that, so that might be it. Because I remember the first few days, actually maybe like weekish of the update, it wasn't recording my like when I would like scan a creature, it wasn't like logging those. Or like if I went to a galaxy or whatever, wasn't logging those either. So I wonder if that was maybe the issue. Okay. Let me review all this. Leave the planet, because there's a bunch, we can do stuff here. There are no plants here. Warp to a new system, blah, blah, blah. 9 creatures, cook your own food. We should destroy asteroids once we fly. So that's all underwater stuff. Crystallized helium. We can do that here. Yeah. Let me see if there's one nearby. Cobalt. Quartzite. Is there one closer? No. Okay. Maybe I should,
Technology recharge.
So probably need to go back in one of these days to see if I get them. Yeah, because yeah, that's definitely strange. But they were having a bunch of issues. How's the new expedition looking? It doesn't look like it'll be very difficult. Starting off, this was a little tough because you start off on one of the new gas giant planets, and it's like quite hazardous. This is mostly, it seems like, a survival-based one. Like, none of the requirements for, like, the things are, oh, look how blue this is. It's not, like, combat-based or anything. So, and Wimble, welcome in. How's it going? How are you? Let's see here. Wimble. We met Wemble from YV's stream. Good to hear, good to hear. Welcome in, we're just playing some No Man's Sky. We just started the expedition, which is a thing. I need 256 of this stuff. But yeah, Brett, I think the, this one's not going to be too difficult, I think. Because again, it's not combat-based, it's just exploration. And a lot of it's like... a lot of it seems to be kind of just showing off some of the new stuff, so... how was software and game development? How was that?
Deacher 11 clap, Deacher 11
Ross!
clap, Deacher 11 clap.
Ross, welcome in. How is it going? How are you? Hannah was in here earlier. We were talking about Apex. I still have only played that one game. I think I'm not going to play until they change some things. Oh, that's so good to hear, Wumble. I'm glad it's going well. Okay, so we need a little bit more. We're looking for crystallized helium? I think that's what I said. But I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. How's your Monday treating you? Don't fall into the pit while trying to read chat. It's gonna take forever to get it perfect, but it's starting to get... oh, that's so fun. I can't even imagine creating a game, so... wait. Hold on. Getting a bit sick, so working from home today. I've been sick a bit over the past few days, so if I sound nasally, that's just because what my voice sounds like, but if I sound more nasally than normal, it's because I've been sick a little bit. Oh, how was I talked to YV about AEW, but how was it for you? Did get hit with the overwhelming urge to call in sick and play Apex, though. I think that Ash clip you sent me has made me really want to play Apex. She's too strong. Like, I think it's a bit insane. Oh, this is like nothing. Like nothing out of that. Crystallized helium. That's where we just were. Yeah, it is. She is. I'm sort of just waiting for an update because I think they're gonna have to nerf her so bad. She is a better Octane than Octane is currently at this point. AEW was good. YV definitely enjoyed it more, but I had a good time. I'm glad you had a good time. It looked fun from what I could see. I don't really watch wrestling, so I don't really know like the people, but it looked like a high energy time anyways, so I think that's awesome. Okay. Cobalt. We might as well go towards this, because we're going to need it. Absorbing a lot of it more from a logistical standpoint, and they really messed that side up. Oh no, in what ways? Mernin. But yeah, we were just talking about a second ago that Ash is currently a better Octane than Octane is. And I don't know. It needs to change. Oh gosh.
Technology recharge.
Get Cobalt. I need the ferrite dust. Oh no. That's not good.
Technology recharge.
I need a cave.
Thermal protection falling.
They had one merch point. Oh gosh. Fair. So the line was like all the way around the venue. But then also brought like 20% of the merch compared to the amount of people who wanted to buy merch. They sold out almost immediately. I want to play Apex. Oh no. More power to you. I am like, I don't know. I played only that one game. I have not played since, and I don't really have much interest. Also, apologies. Ads are playing. I didn't quite catch that they were starting. What was I gonna say?
Thermal protection falling.
Cave.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Yep. Oh, perfect. So it's pure ferrite. Cobalt and silver.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Yep. cobalt dihydrogen. Just pure ferrite. Pure ferrite goes into magnetized ferrite if you refine it. So that's not going to help me. We're getting to diamond. The thing is you guys will be playing on PC, so I would be at a severe disadvantage also. I don't think that would...
Extreme night temperature.
I don't know how well that would go for me. Oh, I play PlayStation. Well, Hannah is a PC sweat, so... that one time we played on PC was definitely harder. Yeah. It really is. And I feel like, especially now... I mean, I don't know. It feels like... I don't know. I'm honestly just like, I feel like I don't really want to play until they make some changes, because it feels way too much. Way too much. Doesn't seem to be any ferrite. Or I don't know where to get it. Oh, just been you and me. I don't want Hannah to see how bad I am. That's funny. Yeah, she'd carry us. That is what I need. But... but I'm glad you had fun. I can't imagine. I think I asked, oh, perfect. I asked Wivey, I was like, are you gonna get any merch? Like a shirt or anything? He was like, I'm not paying $60 for a shirt. I was like, fair. I would still be tempted to, though. Okay, so... we get 999 lithium and 999 methane for what we just did. I think we can get off this planet for at least now. Sure, you can give me. I think we're probably fine at this point. But how do I get ferrite? It turns out the shirts were $80. Oh goodness. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's even more so. Like, I don't blame you. I would have highly considered the $800 championship belt, but they only brought 20 of them? Seems like an oversight. Refine the helium. Oh, that's smart. Okay, so actually, hold on. Collect reward, prepackaged teleport receiver unit. For those who have never seen Expeditions, basically what we're doing a special limited time mode, and there are these different phases that all have different quests, and you can complete them out of order, but we're trying to basically with each phase you unlock like a new thing for your main save. It could be like a customizable thing. The last thing is a new ship, or like a special ship. Anyways, there are plenty of ships in the game, but there's a new special ship that you can only get by completing the expedition. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing. But $80 for a shirt is a lot. So I don't, yeah, I don't know if I would have purchased one. Even though I typically, if I go to big events, I do tend to like to commemorate it with like usually like some kind of merch, but also this is a huge asteroid. Hold on. Let's go to the space station. We're still in the atmosphere of this planet. And I feel like merch is never good at live events. They're always printed on the cheapest t-shirt brands. Yeah, that's fair. And honestly, I feel like nowadays, like it used to be more special, I think, because now oftentimes they might have like a thing later where they'll sell them on sale, like at a special online event, or you know, it feels like there are other ways you can get a hold of it versus before it's not, oh, this is an abandoned. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh well, let's still get to the space station. You destroy 50 of these. We also need this for fuel, anyways. This is a dense asteroid field. That's expensive. I honestly feel like you could probably design a better shirt also. Or like make your own custom shirt to commemorate the event. And it would be overall cheaper. Aquajet plans and craftable components. Good. Magnetic resonator, crystal sulfide,
Technology installed.
and whatever else. Antimatter. What do you need for antimatter? Chromatic metal. Okay. Can't warp yet.
Technology recharge.
All right. So, discover 6 plants. We also need to go to every moon here. So we might as well begin our journey.
planets. There are too many asteroids. Where are we? Here, let's do this. Oh, there's one. Perfect. I have been. Yeah, they've added a ton of stuff to the game, which has been very fun. And anytime there's an expedition, it's usually pretty exciting. Expeditions only run for like a limited time, so this one, there's only 6 more weeks left for this one. It just started, but there's that. Ooh. Oh, this is someone's base that they built. That's very fun. Right? Oh, no. This is the... that was the anomaly thing that... popped up with. But expeditions are fun, because they... it basically puts all of the players on a certain, like, system. And you have to complete objectives, and you kind of go through, all the same different planets and stuff. And so this is actually a player's base. Does he have anything that I can use? Doesn't look like it. Looks like he just... Looks like he's just building this for fun. Very cool. Very cool. Enjoy yourself. But yeah, I've been really enjoying the update. They've added a lot of stuff and a lot of cool new buildable items, tons of new types of planets. It's very cool. I know it probably doesn't look very unique if you haven't played, but I can definitely tell the
Radiation protection falling.
the difference. As someone who's played like a lot. He does. He really does. He does not disappoint. Are you streaming tonight? Right now what I'm doing, because I need to scan so many plants. There's one. How many more plants do I need to scan? Need to discover 4 more creatures and 2 more plants. Let's see if there are 2 more plants that I haven't. Oh, what's that? There you go. Documented 6 plants. And what do I get? Prepackaged launch auto charger unit and sodium nitrate. Wait. Oh, wait, no. Here it is. Nutrient processor plans and salty chunks. We love that. I think I may not stream this week if I'm going to be sick. Fair. That's fair. Understandable. Okay.
What else do we need to do here? Do we need to do anything in here? We can see if there's any more animals to scan. There are 5 more that we can scan here. We only need 4 more. Let's see. Beep, 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 beep. What do we have here? Quartzite. Uranium, sodium. Let's go to, well, let's see. Let's go to the next moon. We have to go to each moon. Which one is this one? We're on Resid Prime. Oh, also, while we're here, where was that? Oh, no, that's if we go to all the moons. Never mind. I don't like shuttles. I feel like they fly so weird. That's a moon. Well, I hope you feel all right. Being sick is no fun. Oh, wait. Is the stream frozen? Is the stream frozen? My iPad, at the very least. Oh, there he goes. For some reason, at least my iPad was not, it was stuck. Also, I just realized I have the branded content on. That is not true. I did not get this for free. Though, if No Man's Sky wants to sponsor me, I wouldn't say no. Definitely seems more chill than Last Expedition, for sure. Just for a minute, but it's back. Okay. Oop. I just looked down and I saw that it was, nothing was moving. Daz, welcome in. How are ya? How goes it?
Thanks, friendo.
Protection.
Wha-bam.
Oh.
Roster did gifted a tier 1 sub to Hello Games Official.
Oh my gosh.
8 gift subs in the channel.
Sean Murray. Sean Murray, please. Ross, thank you so much for gifting us up to Hello Games. Imagine if they came in. Imagine. Imagine if Sean Murray was watching right now. I would feel so honored. How are you? I saw you guys playing Operation Protocol together. Very funny. Very, very funny. Or Operation Lockdown, that's what I meant. Or Lockdown Protocol? What is it called? Operation Lockdown Protocol, the game. You know. Lockdown Protocol, that's what I meant.
There are animals here, right? Yeah, there are 8. I just haven't found any. Where are they? Flying, 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 underwater. Okay. Whee! My favorite part of that was Daz teaching me how to play, but then having to pause his teaching to kill me. I'm sorry about this. Incredible. I do recall, I think I saw one of the first matches that you were playing, and Daz chasing you, and you being very jumpy. It was very funny. Oh no. Oh gosh. Actually, while I'm here, I also need crystal sulfide. We're gonna have to get at some point. Ow. Where was the fish? No, I finished teaching you. That was your last lesson. Mortality. Yeah, I've watched you play that game multiple times. I still don't think I understand it. Oh, there's some fish. But, it was very fun to see you guys playing together. This is a very pretty ice planet. It's very fun. Good to hear. Jet unlocked on. Probably not. I am not very good / don't really like a lot of the social deduction games. I think mostly because I don't like being lied to. is I think part of it. But even games like Among Us or whatever, I'm not very like never very good at those types of games. Oh, I need to scan you. But I don't mind watching those games. That is very fun. I like this planet. Yeah, I've never been very good at those games. I think also part of it, we're like glitching through some stuff. There's something's going on. Hello? Oh my gosh. I need to get to this thing. I don't know what's going on.
does not like me going into the cave for some reason.
Technology recharge.
What is going on? I need to get into the water. And Fast 2, maybe. That's only if we get to that goal. And if that's the game people vote on. Oh my goodness. I need to get to this thing. Oh my gosh. Did I get the crystal sulfide? I got one. I need it for... I need 4. Okay, it's still letting me at least grab the crystal sulfide, even though it's shunting me back towards the surface. Where is it? Where did that thing go? It does not want me in here. I guess we can go elsewhere. I feel like also, it's sort of like... I think those games like Among Us and probably Lockdown Protocol to an extent, I feel like it benefits you to start like playing the game early on with everybody else instead of being new sometimes, because it's sort of like people who've played the game can usually spot who is either dissident or whatever by knowing how the game works, you know? Sort of like how in Among Us, at least this was my experience with Among Us, where it's like, people would be like, oh, I know you're the whatever, the killer or whatever it is, because you're not actually doing the task, because the task only takes 12 seconds to do, and you've been standing at this location for 14 seconds. So therefore, you are, in fact, the, whatever it is. I can see, and I hate that. That, like, I don't like, because especially if you're a new player, it's like, you don't know anything. And it makes it, I think that made it very, that made stuff like, Among Us very annoying. I think as soon as it got to that point, I was no longer interested in playing with people, because I was like, oh, I've learned this game isn't fun. When I first started playing it and like nobody knew the rules or like nobody knew what anything was, I even started late still. Like the first time I played, I think everyone else had been playing at that point, but it was like still a little bit more on an even playing field. And then though, as soon as it got to that point, it was like where it became so like metagamey. I was like, oh, this isn't fun. I don't like this. But I think also I don't know. I don't like people lying to me and telling me that they're not going to kill me, and then they do. For some reason, I don't do well being lied to. Imagine. Even if it's for a game, I don't like it. From what I gathered, it just evolved into people who weren't even the killer being chaotic and killing each other. That also seems like a nightmare to me. I don't like Among Us because it's very black and white to who can kill people. That's actually very true. It seems like everybody can kill everybody. But also, if you have somebody who's just chaotic enough and just wants to throw chaos, yeah. I think actually, I was watching last night, Daz. I think at some point somebody, or maybe it was the other day, I can't remember which time. I remember people were just throwing dynamite around or whatever it is, C4 or I forget what it's called in the game. I feel like I would also find that very annoying. But I don't know. Oh yeah, C4 chaos. Yeah. I think, yeah, you were also trying to like teach somebody how to play and someone threw some C4 or something. I think that would annoy me. I'm very like, I don't know. Basically what I'm saying is I'm not very fun. So I think I would, oh, I needed to collect this. Exoskiff plans and agricultural product plans. Yeah, I think when it comes down to is I'm not very fun. So I think the chaos of it all would be just like, oh, I'm not having a good time. And I'm not having a good time anymore. So when it happens, it's all right. Wait, it's because the items don't spawn too often. I see. You're tons of fun. I am fun in the right situation, I think. But Darth, welcome in. How are you? How's your day going? I'm fun when I'm having fun, and then I immediately will not be having fun. And everybody knows it. And I can't hide it as much as I try. As much as I try to say, stay normal. Be normal, Jet. They won't know that you're not having fun. Everybody knows I'm not having fun. So I think that's that's where I go. Oh no, the drones are investigating. Shady, welcome in. How's it going? How am I? I'm feeling mostly better. I feel better than I sound.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
But what else do I? Is there anything else I need to do here specifically? Hermetic seal. Metal plating. Prepare ingredients. Can I just cook anything? Oh, wait. Many raw ingredients can be...
Thermal protection
Hold on.
falling.
Can I just cook... Or do they want me to make something specific? Did you have a allergy? What does that mean? But yeah, I don't know if anyone else feels that way about games like, oh, a cold. Yeah, I definitely am a bit congested, but I'm feeling much better. Okay, so they do actually want me to get something specific. Oh, here we go. Let me, pick this up. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way about, like, oops. Create yeast from bacteria activity in, creature possible and, okay, yeah. So I need, okay, well, are there any ground animals here? No. Okay, let's go elsewhere then. Oh. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way about games like Among Us or whatever, where it's like once it gets that point where there's like so much metagaming, it kind of becomes less fun. At least it becomes less fun to me. And maybe it's more that it's like, I feel like if different people are on different levels of metagaming, that's where it's the problem. Like if everybody knows the same information, like that's probably equally fun for everybody. Tap, welcome in. Yeah, I feel like as soon as Among Us got to the point where it was like, you know, people were saying, you took 20 seconds at the station, it should only take blank amount of time, that immediately became not fun. And so I feel like games like Lockdown Protocol and etc. I would also be like, okay. Because I have watching you guys, I think I could even see already like, I mean, maybe it's more obvious. That could also be a difference, but someone who has not played, I don't know what's going on. So I think like hearing things like either like, oh, this task has already been done, or like, you don't need to be doing this task or whatever. I was even just like, I don't think I would like. I don't think I'd like this. Among Us stressed me out. Lying for fun. No, thank you. That's exactly also what I said. I don't really like being lied to in general. Imagine. Imagine as that is a quality. I don't really like being lied to. So like having to even hide whether you're a dissident or I forget what it's called in Among Us. Saboteur? No, that's not right. Yeah, I don't really like that so much. Same with me and poker. These are my cards. Yeah, I can't play card games. I have this thing where numbers disappear the moment I think about them. Yeah, I could see that as well. I think the only game that I've ever liked that has that dynamic is a game called Saboteur. And I think part of the reason why I find it okay is because you really don't have to say anything in the game. Like, if you play Saboteur, all you do is like, you're all like dwarves, and you're mining, and basically you all start the way the game is played is you have cards in your hand, and there are cards that are placed out on a table. There are 3 like treasure chest cards that are kind of spaced with 1 card in between. And basically what you're doing is from your starting position, you each are taking turns trying to you place cards down, trying to mine a route to the 3 different goals. There is one goal that is a piece of gold, and the other 2 look like coal. If you are a saboteur, you are trying to lead everyone to coal, and if you are a normal miner, you're trying to get to the gold. And so you mostly don't have to lie, if that makes sense. The only time where you lie is there's like a special card you can get that lets you peek at one of the different goal cards, and you can look at it and you can see if it's gold or if it's coal, and other players can ask you, what is it? You can either choose to not tell them, or you can choose to tell them, and then based on who you are, you might say, yes, it's gold, or it's coal, and, you know, depending on who you are, it could, you know, you're trying to lead them either to it or away from it. That's the only bit of lying that is required, and you can still, one, avoid it, but it's sort of like you don't have to make anything up, if that makes sense. Like, you know what you're lying, like, you already know what you have to say, which is that, yes, it's gold, or it's coal, we need to go to one of the other ones. And so it's like easier in that regard, and so I feel like that's fair. It's a little bit more fair, but it also doesn't require you killing another player, so you're not like out of the game at any point, which I think that's also a bit that I can deal with. Whereas like with Among Us or whatever, and Lockdown Protocol, then it's like, you don't play really. I don't know if I think that's also part of it, that there's like another layer of it where it's like, cool, now I'm out of the game and I'm just gonna sit here and I've been betrayed by someone who I have previously called a friend. I think that's where it's tougher for me. Anyway, Saboteur is fun. I've not played it in many moons, but yeah, I think those types of games, social deduction games, they're not high on my list, because I think I just stop enjoying it, because I'm not fun. I think a normal person would have fun with it. Unfortunately, I am not a normal person, and so. Which planet did I go to? I've been to the red one. So I think this one is where we need to go next. What was this one called? We were on the ice planet. This one. Okay. Yeah, I do feel bad. I'm good at lying to people. Yeah, I have noticed when watching you play, you're very good at it. No, you're not. I'm on to you. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm very... One is I am very gullible. And so I will typically believe people if they tell me something. And so then I think when I learn that somebody has lied to me, I get very sad. Because I think, why would you lie to me? And why couldn't I tell that you lied to me? Let's land here. Oh gosh. Trying to land there. There we go. Sorry, I believed a friend. Joke's on me. Yeah, 100% how I feel. I'm like, wait, why didn't I realize? Should I have known that you were lying to me? Oh, look at these buggos. Look at these giant buggos. What am I doing here? Oh, I guess partially this. Oh, right. I need to feed them. Do I have creature pellets? Can I make some? I don't have space. Let me transfer some stuff over. What's in here? Need more carbon. Oh, you know what? I wonder if we can find one of those nice ships here.
Lysible power.
Yeah.
Technology recharge.
And dude, welcome in. How's it going? How are you? Hope you're having a fantastic day.
Units received.
Where is... Usually it's like big rocks and trees. Or even looks like these have carbon.
Units received.
Nice. Okay. Future pellets? Where's a bug? Where's the one with... Yeah, I want you. Where are you? I lost you. Big guy. Ah. Can heal. One, we now have a little pet. And by little, I mean a giant pet. But I need it to poop. It should poop eventually. All right, for you, lurked on desktop, gotta close my eyes. Enjoy, Daz. I hope you have a good little nap. Hope you have a good little napsies. And we'll probably be only going for another, like, 20 minutes or so. Like I mentioned, we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, though, No Man's Sky, we are going to be going back to the demo of Squeak Ross. I've been given a preview of it. We'll be starting it from scratch, so if you've not played Picross before and would like to learn, I will be going over the basics of how Picross works. And detailing all of that.
Units received.
Oh, Tap, are you still around? If so, I have a question for you. You haven't pooped yet, have you? What? Okay, what was... Tell me your recap and impression of the Super Bowl halftime show. I watched it online. I did not watch it on... Oh, he pooped! Nice. I did not watch it live. I didn't watch the Super Bowl, but I did watch it. I thought about you the entire time. Tell me, what did you think? Wild yeast? Processed wheat in the nutrient processor. Is there an emote for murder? Are you saying because he killed it? First impression, I felt like Kendrick was great, but the audio was terribly mixed. However, the version that got uploaded to YouTube was much better and was easier to digest alone with headphones. Kendrick's an artist. I have never, so this is actually the first time I'd ever heard any of his stuff. That's how out of the loop I am. Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought the performance was great. Yeah, I can see why people like it. Okay, so I have flour and yeast. Am I supposed to do something? Dough? Am I making dough? What am I doing? What do you want from me? Prepare your dough. Okay. It's at the crossroads of intentionality and interpretation, but I think what makes him great is the jumping off points his work gives, all while being his own statements as well. I'm still finding Easter egg symbolism a week later. It was such a powerful imagery. Yeah, that's... I read a couple people kind of talking about that. That was cool. Uncle Sam was genius. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Okay. So then we take our dough. We make bread. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of thought behind a lot of it, which is really cool. I do appreciate that. It was great. Did we do it? I saw I saw one really funny thing because of course people were complaining as always. I feel like no one's ever happy with the halftime show. Of course there were people complaining about it, and they said something about not being able to understand rap or whatever, or like not just like the meaning behind it, but like understanding what he was saying. And I saw a tweet that was like, people will say they can't understand rap, but then put on Pearl Jam. And I thought that was hilarious. That cracked me up. Fox really screwed him on the sound. I didn't hear. I didn't watch it live, so I don't know if it sounded worse. So I only saw the uploaded performances, so that was, that seemed fine. Live was bad. Oh, that's a bummer. I feel like a lot of the conversations may go down a path that may be too much for chat, but one fun nod that's semi-related is that part of the stage was modeled to look like, okay, yes, I was curious about that, because I was like, I can't tell if this is just by accident that this is the PlayStation symbols, or is this something unique? Sequence of buttons flashes before the show starts, and it's a common cheat code across many games that gives you full armor and health boost. Oh, no way. Oh, that's very cool. His mic compared to everyone else was so low. Interesting. Yeah, I guess maybe I could kind of tell that at certain points. But yeah, I think it also helped, though, because I think the version that I watched had subtitles, and so I was like, I figured that, I was like, since I don't know any of these songs, I should, and I like, clearly, at least from what I knew, there's a lot of like meaning in the songs, and so I was like, I wanted to watch it with like trying to understand sort of the meaning. One, because I also just like I love lyric interpretation, as some people know, and so I was like, I kind of want to see what he was saying, and so there was a lot in there that I thought was really cool, and I don't know, seems to be really good with lyrics and stuff. with his writing. So in summation, I've been bouncing off the walls, eating good as a Kendrick fan. That's so good. I thought about you the entire time I watched it. I was like, I bet Tap loved this. So I'm happy for you. I'm very happy that, oh, I'm frozen. Very happy that it was a good performance. Okay, we have 2 more moons to go to. Can we do it in 12 minutes? Probably. Let's see. I think that's one we've been to. I don't know if that's one we've been to. Is there another one? I guess we'll see. Reincarnated off his latest album's perfect start if you want to start diving down Kendrick's work. The song brings me to tears if I start to really listen and think about, oh wow, that's awesome. What is it about it that you find so moving, if I may ask? Have I been here before? I wish I could scan. I hate that sometimes it's like, let me focus on this one base that's in front of you instead of, like, what is this planet? We have not been here. New album has some great tunes. Luther, Heart Part 6, Reincarnated are all good entry points. To be honest, I'm not the, like, biggest rap fan. Just spinning in. Not that I, like, hate it. I feel like it's never really, like, my go-to. But I can appreciate some of it. I feel like if I do like a rap song, it's much more of like a poppy rap type of song. The door hasn't loaded. That's a bummer. Or unless there is no door. Did they just not put a door? No, surely there is supposed to be a door. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a door there. Okay. While we're here, we need some carbon. We're lacking the carbon department. But Luther is, oh, R&B. Okay, well, that's good. I actually do like a lot of R&Bs. I'll have to give it a shot. I like the most random. If I end up liking rap, I feel like it always ends up being the most random of rap songs. Like, again, I do love the Beastie Boys. But not all of the Beastie Boys. I feel like only some of it's very good. I feel like some people would hate that I just said that. On a structural standpoint, the song spans 3 stories in that theme of reincarnation, search of self and understanding. The through lines from each of the 3 verses just culminates in such a way that really hits me, especially because on a personal level, generational trauma is a heck of a time, and I won't go into go further than that. Just keep it light. It's just a powerful message, and it's hitting me at a time where I feel like I'm starting to figure things out. Oh, that's so awesome! I'm happy for you then. It is very cool that like music can be very cathartic in that way, and can sometimes be very enlightening, I find. So that's cool. I like that. I think I definitely, gravitate towards music that is very relatable, or I find relatable. It may not be relatable to everybody. But so yeah, that's very cool. I think that's neat. It's neat that you have found an artist that can communicate a lot of that stuff in a way that is moving. I think it's very cool. I think that's one of the reasons why I like when I find a song that I like. Typically, what happens is I'll listen to a song, and it will sound cool to me, and I'll be like, I like this song. Then, as I like listen to the lyrics, I'll be like, oh, interesting. Like, there's something like, you know, maybe there's a line that sticks out to me in some way. But I'll be like, what was that? And I'll keep listening to it, and then I'll usually go on like genius.com or just search for the lyrics, or if it's not on Spotify already by default, and I'll kind of I'll then start to be like, wait a minute, what does this song mean? And from there, then then I start, I think, to really form like an appreciation for the song and maybe what they were going for, or you know, that kind of stuff. That's how I like it. That's how I tend to consume music a lot of times. And then there are some songs that I'm, you know, I just like, and the lyrics don't really mean anything, but I love diving into song meanings too. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I think that's why I tend to like lyricists, and maybe also why I don't tend to listen to a lot of like pop music, because I think a lot of pop music is just kind of like I just want to drink and dance. That's basically what a lot of pop music is. But I think no offense if you like pop music, but I that's just my summary of that. I did, Sassy. I did. I am contemplating those for that video. I wonder what it means. I think they just mean that tonight's gonna be a good night. You know, I think that's just what it is. But yeah, I think that's why I like lyricists, is because I'm then like I like kind of dissecting, even if it's not like something relatable necessarily. It's sometimes I'm like, what did the author, or yeah, I think it still applies. What did the artist, what did the author intend? What did they mean by it? And I kind of hate when sometimes people are like, well, it just means whatever. Like it means, it can be whatever you want it to mean. I am oftentimes like, I don't believe you. I'm like, you had something in mind when you wrote this. I don't think your intention was, I want people to take whatever they want from this. You were going through something specific, and that is why you wrote it. And I'm very curious what it is. Whether they want to share it or not, that's up to them. But I am oftentimes like, whenever an artist says that, I'm like, I disagree. I think you're a liar. I just don't think you want to share it right now. But there's a song that I've been listening to a lot of over the past couple days that I really like, and I mentioned it earlier, but it's called Ice Cream Days. From a singer named Minji, and I kind of went into a deep dive a couple days ago on the song and was just trying to like figure out what the song meant, and I also watched the music video, which sometimes that can help, and sometimes because sometimes it accompanies the message, and then sometimes it doesn't. This one I think kind of does, but that's an unfortunate name, is it? she's Japanese. I don't know, or at least of a Japanese background. So I don't know if there's something there, but that artist name, yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know if it's supposed to sound like something. But I'm fairly positive that's just her name. But I could be wrong. Maybe not. Maybe that's just her artist name. But I think she is for sure, at least I would say fairly confidently of Japanese descent. But it sounds like British slang. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know much British slang. But the song is like interesting lyrically because it's kind of simple, but I watched the YouTube video for it, like her music video, and the song is kind of like a slower song. Very ethereal, I would say. And it just, the chorus is just ice cream days, swimming in a pool of it. I can't get enough. And now I have enough to float. And then it kind of just repeats, like the chorus kind of repeats. And the verses are, there's not really like a lot said in some of the verses. I should not get electrocuted. Like it's hard to, it's not very clear. Like it's not very upfront, which again, I think that's also why I like then interpreting lyrics, is then trying to figure out, okay, well, this isn't super clear. According to the music video description, kind of pulls some insight into it. It seems as though the general like meaning of the song, or like the general gist of the lyrics, has to do with having too much of a good thing, maybe in particularly in a relationship, but then also there is a bit about it with that has to deal with like loneliness, which I thought was interesting that she said in the description, and that then made me go back into the lyrics to see if I could kind of like see that, I guess, and I can sort of. Seems like maybe she's kind of talking about having too much of a good thing can then sort of like maybe dulls everything else, sort of. And so then in the song she's talking about ice cream, but I think it's very clear that it's like maybe a person or a relationship or whatever, and that then without it she feels very lonely, I guess. And so I don't know, it's just very interesting. It's a very good song. It's very catchy, I think. It's very easy to listen to. She also makes like beats, like lo-fi beats, which is kind of cool. So it has a very like lo-fi feel to it. But anyway, with that, we're gonna stop here. I'm gonna save. We will continue this on probably on Wednesday. Like I said, tomorrow and Tuesday, beats. She also, yes, she is a farmer. She makes beats. Lo-fi beats to eat ice cream too. That's actually great. Tomorrow and Tuesday, we will be playing. We're going back. Now I want ice cream. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We can actually, if I do this to remove it from the VOD, I can play the song while we exit out. There you go. Here's the song we were just talking about. Tomorrow we will be back, but we will be playing Squeak Ross, which is the Picross game where you are a mouse and you get to decorate like a you get to decorate like a little home with all of the furniture that you discover playing Picross. Anyway, we'll be doing that Monday and Tuesday. We'll be starting. We played the demo a bit ago. We'll be starting from scratch. So I'm going to be re-explaining Picross and all of that. So if you would like to join us for that and learn how to play some Picross, then tomorrow's a perfect stream to join us on. And then we'll be. They've given me sort of like a early preview build of one of the newest updates. The game hasn't fully released. Actually, it's not released at all. I think there's only a demo, but I think they've given me early access to the next version of the demo. I think that's what it is. So we'll be getting to take a look at some of the new levels and new features starting tomorrow. My fave Picross app, Falcross, just got an app update for the first time in 5 years. Very glad it's not dead. Did you check out Squeakross when we played the demo? Because it's incredible. One, it has a lot of like quality of life features, which are pretty nice. But the whole point is every level is like a furniture item or a cosmetic item. I watched you play and enjoyed it. Okay, yeah. For those who didn't, every puzzle is like a furniture item. And then once you play that level, you unlock that furniture item, and then you can place that furniture item in your home. And then you can redo every level and unlock like different colors for that furniture item or that cosmetic item. It's very cool. So I loved it. I loved the demo. And so I'm very honored that they would give me the opportunity to get sort of like an early look at it. There also may be something cool with Squeak Ross coming up very soon, but can't tell you yet. So anyway, but that'll be it for us today. Let me give a few thank yous before we head out. All right. Too Much to Bear, thank you so much for the 5 months resub at tier 2. Thank you very much. You've been subscribed for 9 months. Appreciate it. Vix, thank you so much. Thank you for the 34 months. Thank you for the tier 1. Gilmore for the 53 bits. Hannah and Ah for the raid. Brad for the 25 months. Thank you so much. Wemble for the raid. Ross for the resub for 8 months. Very much appreciate it. And for gifting us up to Hello Games Official, Sean Murray. Please say hello if you're in the chat. I think I got it on time. Maybe my hand wasn't up high enough, but I heard it. I heard the noise. I heard that it was coming. But friends, that is it for us today. Thank you for being here. Very much appreciate all of you. Yeah, I will see you tomorrow for more. For those people who are feeling sick, I hope you feel better. I should hopefully feel a lot better tomorrow, I'm hoping. So, anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Oh, you guys get to listen to more music that I listen to, I guess. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye!